Greetings.
Hi.
My name is Ben, aka Downsizeit, and I am joined today by Social General Rob.
Hello.
For myself, it's more Lone Star Open practice. This is a variation of my Sloane Defenders theme. This is, I still have a lot of ships, 4 ships, down from 5, but basically replacing the 2 Argentins and the Quasar for an ISD-2. And this one is more forgiving version than the MSU fleet, as obviously as an ISD-2 is harder to kill, and it's more forgiving for when I make mistakes. So I'm gonna see how I like this one. It's a bit more into my comfort zone since I like ISD-2s anyway, and might be more viable for a tournament play. So we'll see how it goes on this one, and I might run this one 2 or 3 times before Lone Star Open and see if I like this better than running the Argentins ones. And Rob is bringing Cracken again. He's doing some more Cracken practice, and this time going a pure MSU with Cracken and the MC30s. It's kind of standard for a Cracken fleet. And then Hammerheads, which is Rob doesn't like.
Yeah, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, yep. And I took out one GR75 and just have one now with it's Bright Hope still, don't worry. But yeah, I'm stepping out to see if I can make the Hammerheads work. And I've seen people do it, and I want to be able to. And then I have my E-Wings, which I love if you watched the last one. They just really worked out really well. So I brought 4 of them, and against a lot of defenders. But we'll still see how it works.
Yes, indeed. So don't forget to subscribe and comment on my videos for July and August. It's the Ahsoka-themed rulers and ruler tray from Admiral Tater Ship Shop, and some Downsizeit dice from Baron of Dice. So please subscribe and comment on all my videos to give you more chances to win. So coming up next, I will be going over the fleets in the mission, and then you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview.
For the Empire, we have a Raider 1 with Admiral Sloane and the Corvus title, an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer with Emperor Palpatine, local fire control, electronic countermeasures, SW7s, and linked turbolaser towers, another Raider 1 with Ordnance Experts and Assault Proton torpedoes, and a Gazanti cruiser with suppressor. For Imperial squadrons, we have Merrick Steele, Colonel Jendon, and 4 TIE Defender squadrons. For the Rebels, we have General Cracken on an MC-30 torpedo frigate with Lando Calrissian, Ordnance Experts, Reinforced Blast Doors, Assault Concussion Missiles, and XI-7 turbolasers with the Foresight title. A second MC-30 with the Admonition title, Major Derlin, Ordnance Experts, Reinforced Blast Doors, ACMs, and XI-7s. And 2 Hammerhead Corvettes, one with Boarding Engineers, External Racks, and Garrel's Honor, the other with Shriv Surgov and External Racks. And lastly, the Drunken Party Bus, a GR-75 with Bright Hope, Tornfar, and Comsnet. For Rebel squads, we have 4 E-Wing squadrons. For missions, Rob's fleet came in under points, so he had the choice, and he chose to be second player. So I had to choose from his missions, which were Close Range Intel Scan, Asteroid Tactics, and Solar Corona. And I chose to go with Close Range Intel Scan, which means we will be adding the 2 dust fields. And whenever Rob is attacking one of my ships, he can spend an accuracy icon to get a victory token. And I can do the same thing, but I must spend 2 accuracy icons. Victory tokens are worth 10 points. So coming up next, Rob and I will go over our strategy and tactics as you see us deploying in a sped-up overlay during the pre-game interview.
Okay, so now that you've seen the fleets in the mission, you'll see Rob and I deploying here in a sped-up overlay. And now we're going to start talking about our strategy and tactics for the game. Just a quick overview for my fleet, the changes, dropping the Argentins and Quasar, replace it with an ISD-2, primarily to make that my primary damage source and tank, and to make it where if you want to really score any points against this fleet, you have to attack it, and you don't want to, because it has Palpatine, local fire control, and basically designed to harass and support the Sloane fleet.
Yes.
And then I was able to add in another Raider. This one is also meant to, it's probably going to die, but my goal is if I can get off one good shot, maybe two, then I'm happy with it dying, no problem. And then, of course, the Gazanti Suppressor, just to continue helping the efficiency of Sloane. For this one, I don't know if I've ever played this mission before, so we'll see how much the actual mission comes into play, but adding the dust fields is going to be an interesting dynamic. And primarily, because Rob is going fast, and he wants to go fast because of his commander,
Right.
My goal is just to basically sit and wait and let him come to me. And because of the nature of his fleets, I doubt I'll even get shots on everybody, so I'm just going to try to take out a couple ships that come into range of the ISD, and other than that, basically just keep away from everything else. The nature of MSU fleet, sometimes it's hard to be able to tag everything, so we'll see how that plays. And the main thing for me is to be smart with Sloane. She's out of the battle currently, and for me not to be tempted to bring her back in unless I know for sure she'll be safe. Like that happened a couple times ago, but I don't need to be doing anymore. So Rob, tell me about your strategy for the game.
Well, my fleet was inspired by my last Craven fleet, and instead I took out the extra GR-75 with 8R talent on it, and 2 A-wings. And I left the 4 E-wings that are in there. Unfortunately, there is no Corrin Horn, which I'm most likely going to miss. But I added in 2 hammerheads. Now, as we said earlier, hammerheads is not in my comfort zone. I'd rather play Nebulons, which is kind of weird, but anyways. So, and I'm keeping my 2 MC-30s. So they're a little changed from what they were before. They're not quite the same. I got Lando with Craven, and I have assault concussion missiles and XI-7s. So it probably sounds like a weird combo, but it basically prevents him, Ben, or anybody else I play, from shifting their shields all the way around. At the same time, if I'm lucky enough to get the crit, and Ben doesn't, evade that, I can also take away his shields, 1 shield on each of these adjacent hulls. So to hopefully wear down his shields and get through them faster. Now, as Ben has already said, his ISD is the most costly one. And looking at the fleet was set across from me, I was like, the Raiders and the Gazanti, are the probably his cheapest ships. Well, they are. And then his squadrons most likely will make up some points. So I either got to take out all the squadrons, and I mean all, and I got to take out all 3 of the minor ships to get any points close, if by him probably destroying everything else of mine. The ISD is a heavy hitter. I don't care if he made it as a tank. I don't care if he made it as basically a tank, we'll just say that. That thing is going to destroy everything here. Now, like he said, MSU, it's hard to hit everything with 1 ship. So he's gonna probably, rely on his squadrons as always, and his Raider, maybe not Sloane, but his other Raider. Suppressor can be annoying. I do know that from past experiences. So it will be interesting. So the Hammerheads, they are my delivery systems, meaning they have boarding troopers on them. One has boarding engineers, which for every engineering point, it takes it flips over one of your or spends one of your defense tokens. So they only have 2, so I can only do 2. And on the other one, the marked one,
Damage cards.
I'm sorry, damage cards. Thank you. So edit that out, please. All right, and then Shiv is on the other one, and Shiv can take out one of certain types of upgrades. Can't take out the commanders, unfortunately. That would be nice. And can't take out officers. So that would be nice too. It would be worth it to go after the after the ISD with him, just to take out Palpatine alone. But now the unmarked one, Hammerhead, has Garrel's honor, so that when it hits him, it does no damage card to him. So I'm hoping
face up
damage card to him. And what I'm hoping is that he's got plenty of targets to aim at, that he's gonna have to decide which one does he want to go for. I mean, he's got Craven, he's got the other MC-30, he's got both Hammerheads are actually, I think, equally as dangerous. And then he's got Bright Hope, which is probably going to be shipping around my squadrons. She only ships 2 at a time, unless I get a token on her. And I can do 3. But he might ignore that one for a bit. It might probably be his last thing, unless I bring it right up in front of him somehow, and I get drunk or something. But so I am going to have to choose and see where he goes. It's basically how it's going to work. I'm not quite sure yet. I have an idea, but we'll see what he does and see how I do. His squadrons are probably the ones that I'm always worried about. Those defenders are annoying, especially with Sloane, even more annoying. So, but that ISD is the dangerous one, and if it don't take it out, he's got the game in the bag, no problem. Now the mission is actually good for me, because I have blue dice on about every ship. Well, except Bright Hope, but anyways. She doesn't shoot. But, so blue dice, so that means I can spend 1 accuracy for 10 points. I'm probably going to be using that, unless I really need to get something out like an evade or something like that. Block that down. Or a salvo. So I'm going to be counting on that. And I already think Ben's already seen that already come up ahead. So I'm not really telling him anything he doesn't already know. Anyways, going speed 3. All my guys are going quick to keep up with Craven. And to use his ability, hope to keep them alive. And we shall see how this works out.
All right, well, Rob and I are going to plane our dials, and we'll be back for the start of round 1. Okay, start of round 1. Here we have Sloane at speed 1. And the rest of my fleet is at speed 1, over on this side of the board near the station. Whereas Rob's fleet is all going fast at speed 3. To your right is
Unmarked.
Durlin.
Yep.
Then we have Garrel's Honor, Bright Hope, Shriv, and then Cracken. Okay, well, we'll start off with Sloane. Navigate, gonna take a token. Just going at speed 1 for now. Just keep it straight.
Okay, starting off with Bright Hope. Let's see, Taran has a squadron command, which I use comms net to pass over to Gale's Honor. And then she's going to move straight up 3, right about there on the other side of Dust Cloud, hopefully keeping her safe.
Okay, we're going to do my unnamed raider, which is a a squadron command. And taking a token with that. And going forward, speed 1.
Okay, Garrel's Honor is up next. It's a Navigate, which I will be using. Okay, so he's going speed 3. He's going to be clicking at the 1, of course, and clicking at the 2, ending right there at speed 3.
Alright, we got Palpatine on the ISD. It's an engineering, taking a token. And going speed 1 straight to start.
Okay, up next is Major Durlin in the MC-30. It's got a navigate dial, which he's using. He uses to click at the 1 and flies right up here next to Garrett's honor.
Lastly, suppressor, squadron command, token. Going straight 1.
Alright, up next is Shriv on his hammerhead. So, it's a navigation dial. I'll be using it. Clicking at the 1 and 2. Go up to there, 3, and there we go. Alright, up next is Craven himself. Is a navigation dial, which I'll be using. And I'll be using at the 1st, and just flying right on up here.
Alright, that's it for the ship phase. We'll do the squad phase off camera and do a recap when we come back at the start of round 2. Okay, starting off round 2. Just a recap of the squads. I shifted mine over just to get them back to where my main fleet formation is, and Rob moved all of his forward just on the other side of that dust cloud. Alright, we will be starting with Sloane to navigate. Use it as the dial. Speed up 2. And do this little jank here.
Okay, up first is Major Drone. He is a navigation dial, using it to go to speed 4. Then we click at the 3 and come right around there.
Alright, my Gazanti. It will be a navigate. And I am half tempted, because I've got the range, and think of where he's going to be after. Yeah. We're going to send Merrick over with my squadron token. So do some preemptive bombing on admonition. Probably isn't going to do jack squat, but we will go to the side just as far back as I can. Make sure he's safe from... Alright, and we'll just go and put a preemptive bombing shot to the side of ammunition. We'll just do it off camera. This is going to be quick. I'll turn this into a crit. I roll 2 hits, turn 1 into a crit, re-rolling then with Sloane. Nope, so hit crit.
Oh, that's pretty good. We will evade the crit.
Hit.
Just 2 hits. Well,
Attacking
yeah.
Derlin.
Oh, that's right. No problem, thank you. Oh, that's all right. Not doing that yet. Not worth it. All right. I will be taking 2 on the side. Yeah. Wasn't the brightest idea.
Alright. Then, moving speed 1. Although I might speed up, actually. I do have a navigate. That's because I want you all to be in my suppressor range. I think I'm going to speed up. Speed up to 2, extra click at the 1 from the dial. Move like so.
Alright, up next is Major Dillon. Major
Garrett's honor.
Garrett's honor. I'm looking at the wrong. I keep looking at my MC30 for some reason. Garrett's honor. It's a navigate dial, which I will be using, and I use it to click at the 3. And I am going to come up and right around here. And because it's a suppressor, I have to spend a token.
I get to spend a token.
Oh, you get to spend. I'm sorry, my bad. Even worse.
We will do your redirect. Okay, going to my Raider. Navigate, using it as the dial. And checking to see if I'm in range to grab Jendon with my token. I don't think I am. But we're just going to check to just out. Probably could have planned that a little bit better last turn. Let's save it for another turn. I'm going to speed up to 2. So we can get this guy into the fray. Just going straight though for now.
Alright, next up is Bright Hope. Bright Hope has a squadron command. It is using it to activate 2 squadrons. The first one is the E-Wing you see right over there by his defenders, between his Kazanti and defenders. And it will be firing upon the front defender.
Okay, E-Wing into defender. 3 hits.
3 hits. Is it within range of target? Range 3. Don't think so.
Nope.
Okay, so 3 hits coming your way.
Next one.
Alright, it'll be the one. It'll be the other marked one there in the dust field. Going to the same direction. I'm going to try to stay. Well. Yes, it's going to go next to the other E-Wing, the other marked E-Wing.
Like that?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to attack the same wounded one with 4 blue dice.
4 blues. 2 hits.
That one, maybe? Or may not be in range. It's debatable.
No.
It's not. Well. So 2 more to that one.
On 1.
Yep. And then for the drunken party must go. Alright, Bright Hoop's movement. It's going to click at the 2 going port and click at the 3 going once at the port. Running over my own E-Wing.
Yep.
Ben will decide in a moment.
Okay, time for Palpatine on the ISD to navigate, taking a token. And I do have an obstructed shot into the side of Bright Hope at medium range. Suppressor will exhaust your scatter.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is important. I'm not going to let you forget it.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Not a problem, unfortunately for me. Or you would remember later after I spent it.
Well, my hope is I'll have an accuracy so you can't. We'll take out a red from the obstruction. And we'll see if we can blap the drunken party bus. We cannot. At least not yet. I'm going to hang on a red dice. Can a red dice give me an accuracy? Because that's the only thing I got. Yep. Nope.
It's a lot of damage.
Yes.
So, even with Bright Hope's -1 damage.
You're dead if you don't scatter.
Right. So I have to spend my scatter, which Suppressor was so nice to spend on me.
It was suppressed, but Bright Hope is alive.
She is.
For 1 more turn at least. Movement, speed 1, just gonna be straight. Stop off for supplies at the station.
Okay, up next is Cracken. And it's a navigation dial, which I'm just going to be using, and I'm going to be flying right up here. Just come around the corner. Okay, up next is Shiv. Alright, he is a navigation dial. I'll be using it. and I'll be using it to click at the 3. So up, 1, 2, 3. Boom.
All right. That's it for the ship phase. Now for the squad phase, we've actually got some
Firefight.
fighting that's going to be going. I'm going to be starting with my defender on 1 health, attacking the E-wing he's engaged with. For 3, and then the defender right behind him. Same E-wing. For 3. That E-wing goes down.
Yep.
And then everything else we'll do off camera because there will be no shooting. Although I imagine... Well, unless... Well, actually there might be. Rob, are you moving your E-wings in to engage? These two on the edge of the screen, you guys here?
Right.
See.
Yep, those 2 E-wings will be moving in, down to the, basically, one away from the back, one, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm trying to stay 2 out of the... No. Let's move them in. They're going to engage those 2 ones that have not activated yet. Yeah.
Both of them?
I'm debating for a minute just in case I messed up here. Because they have not activated.
Great, just means I'll get to shoot you.
Right. So if I stay 2 out, I'll be going at the 2. Well, you can get to shoot no matter what. You want to know. They will go at the 2, aiming towards the back of Bright Hope. So one will go on the corner back towards you, Ben. The other one will go there. Yep.
Okay. I'll move the rest of mine off camera, since there will be no shooting. And then we'll be back. Start of round 3. Okay, start of round 3. For my last squad moves, move Jendon and my 2 remaining defenders further over afield. As you can see, primary battle taking place over here, and then looks like Cracken is chasing Sloane, diving out that direction. We're just going to leave it here because we're going with the ISD first. See if we can't get some damage in. It is a squadron command. We get 4 squads. But first, nope, squads first. So we are going to be grabbing these 2 defenders, the one that's on 1 health, that's in danger, as well as Merrick, and we're going after Major Durlin. So I'm just going to keep the camera over here where the action is going to be taking place, and we'll see what damage and or tokens we can strip. Alright, and we will start with defender on 1 health, bringing him over. Alright, we're gonna put him at a bit of an angle. I want to be as far away from the E-wings as possible. I'm just gonna have him like so, and into the side that has 1 shield. To the side. Crit, we re-roll it. With Sloane, back to a crit.
I will, sorry, excuse me. Spend a redirect, please. And I will redirect it to the front.
Okay. Next defender. Coming on over. Same thing. Crit, reroll. Accuracy. We'll get rid of that redirect. Then we will do Do I want to hit with them now? I think I do for the potential. Yep, we're going to hit with Merrick now. So, and Merrick is going to just stay put, so I'm fine with him just staying where he's at. Shooting into the side. I like that, I think. So yeah, we're going to spend your redirect, take a crit.
Okay. I will use an evade to make you reroll the crit.
Crit.
Of course. You like doing that. Alright, and then... yeah, I shall go down.
And then Jendon, I am going to have him shift slightly over here. He is going to tell Merrick to attack again. Very nice. We will turn that to a crit, spend out your redirect, and a crit.
Well, I will... crit, huh? Let's use my other evade. Oops. And make you re-roll that crit.
Hit.
Okay, Major Adrenaline, tap him for one less damage.
Major Adrenaline tapped. Alright, now we will redirect our attention to the events going over with Bright Hope. And re-initiating our attack to Bright Hope, who has an evade remaining, courtesy of Suppressor. We'll do the same thing, take out a red, so it'll be 3 reds, 4 blues. Into the side. And very mediocre shot so far from the ISD, that's not promising. So that can be nothing but LTTs on this one. Oh, alright.
It's 4 damage, minus 1 because of Bright Hope. So 3 damage. Don't want to evade one and try that. Because if I get a crit, it goes in. Well, I can spend an evade to cancel.
Wait, I rolled 1 less red. I only rolled 2 reds. Hang on. Some accuracy.
Okay, I was still on 1 health then.
Yep. Sorry about that. It's like, how did I only have 2 blank reds and nothing else? But Bright Hope's alive because it's Bright Hope.
That it is, Drunken Party.
Which I am. So I'll just do it off camera. Throw a couple blues into those E-wings. The one on the left side of the screen. 1 and 2. Because I don't think SW7s work against squads. Yeah. It does not. So 1 and a 2. Now for movement, currently going speed 1. Have a token. I think I might want to just stay at speed 1. I might want to speed up to 2 if I can. Maybe do a I think I'll speed up to 2 with my token. Try this. Basically, I'm trying to hit Bright Hope. Using my token, speeding up to 2.
Yeah,
Hoping for a ram.
You should.
You guys can't see that. That's what I'm trying to do. Just a little side shuffle there.
Yeah.
And
Shield dial, right?
It is hitting the shield dial.
Yeah.
So then I would go back to 1 here. And when you're going back from a ram, you go back to the closest one, even if you are crossing the tool. That's the one exception of the no crossing tool thing. And in a dirty move, Palpatine rams the party bus.
Alright, up next is Major Dillon. It is a navigate dial, which he will be using. But first, we have some shots. So, I'm going to shoot my side into suppressor. And I think I can get the side or the front. Both the side or the front, depending on what I want. I don't think it really matters in a way. I will go into the side. Let me check range just to make sure that it's still within medium.
It's medium.
Okay.
Right. 2 blues. Coming on in. Accuracy, hit.
Okay. I will... tempted for one thing. No. Yeah, I'll do it. I will accuracy or scatter, and then
Okay.
give a hit coming in.
I'll just take it. It's into my front, right?
Side.
Side. Okay.
And that didn't go off, so never mind. Now, front shots. I think I can hit 2 defenders, maybe.
Hit 1.
Okay.
This one right there.
Alright, he has 6 health.
He's on 1 health.
1 health. Oh, so what am I doing? We got 1 blue.
Dead.
Got 1. Okay. Darlin decides to slow down to speed 3. And he uses the dial also to click at the 1. And then he clicks the 2 and the 3. So he's basically coming straight on. Hopefully he's not getting double arced by the ISD. And then, do you get to suppressor?
Nope. You're already exhausted.
Oh.
Navigate. Taking the dial, using that plus token to jump up to speed 4. And doing this wide angle drift here. Extra click at the 1. Come out like so.
Alrighty. So up next is Garrel's Honor. It is a concentrate fire dial, which I will be using. And I will be attacking the Gazanti in front. And I get a blue, a red, and a black.
Alright, disco dice. Lots of damage so far.
Yeah, but no. Oh, concentrate fire and a blue. My bad, dummy. No. Okay, that's a shot.
Sure don't want to X-Rax?
No.
You don't want to waste that?
No, I don't waste that. No.
Yeah, scattered.
If that blue came out, that'll be it. That'll be different.
Yep, that was the only hope.
Garrel's Honor rams the Gazanti, causing him a face-up damage card, which was
Thruster Fissure.
Thruster Fissure. So if he changes his speed, he will be taking another damage.
Alright, and Gazanti is a squadron command. Check out my last 2 defenders right here. And I'll be taking at least a front shot to Garrel's Honor. Yep, just a front. But before that happens, these 2 defenders are going to continue to work on admonition. 2 exhausted evades is what admonition has left. And no shields on that side. So, first defender, crit, and I'll leave it.
Hate to do it. But I will spend one of the evades, doesn't matter, and cancel that die with that mission.
Sure doesn't need to be readied. Discard a readied token.
Oh, never mind. So I will spend that, make you reroll. Hopefully you get it.
Hit.
Hit. Well, it's not face up.
Yes. And then second defender. Accuracy. We'll just spend out your last evade. And I will not be attacking Garrel's Honor. I remembered now. Cracken He's obstructed. I only have 1 dice, so I cannot attack. Which is unfortunate.
Not for me. Okay.
No. Very good for the rebels. I need to try to see if I can avoid ramming, doing more damage to myself. Hope my little drift. Tokyo drifting.
I think it is.
Yeah, this barely missed.
It's a nice Imperial flying. All right. So up next, well, the maneuver of Shiv. Shiv
dial.
Squadron dial.
Yep.
And I take the token, and he's gonna move on in because he's out of range. Well, he wasn't range for his red die. If he rolls it, Ben scattered. I did roll it. Ben scattered. And I'm gonna move right in and try to hit him. Ram him. This is debating, so
No ram.
no ram, but we're right there.
Yes, indeed. Well, we'll just stick with my raider. We just had a close encounter with a hammerhead. Let's concentrate fire. We'll be using it to attack this hammerhead that just flew into our face. At least we'll put the first one into the front. See after that. So we'll just start with. Actually, I only had a side shot. Keep forgetting your Cracken, so I only have 1 dice out the back, so I can't shoot out the back. So I'll just do actually side to side then, since you only have 1 shield there.
Okay.
Taking out a blue. Ordnance expert. There we go.
Good double.
I did.
All right. We will evade it.
Back to the script.
Oh, funny. Oh, funny. All right. We will. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend the what's it called? Redirect. And redirect 1 point to the front because you shot the side, correct?
Shooting the side.
And I'll shoot 1 point into the front.
Okay. And then APT. Assault proton torpedo. Life support failure. Discard all command tokens. You cannot have command tokens.
Oh well.
Squadron token goes up. Yeah, we're gonna start turning hard this way. I'll let Rob get some free bombing shots on me in the squad phase. And place that E-wing.
All right. You're totally undamaged, and I'll put it on the side towards Shiv.
Right here?
Yep. All right. Up next is Cracken. It's a navigation dial we'll be using. It's going to be just no range. So we have turn, and we'll come right up here, right next to Sloane, saying hello.
Squad phase. Are you moving those or are you attacking with them?
The 2 that are towards myself, well, they're only ones together, I guess. They are going to be going and getting in front of your Gazanti.
Okay. We'll do that here in a sec. Any
And then
attacking?
The other one is going to be attacking, yes.
Okay. Into my side. Let's roll it here. Blank.
That's it.
And then we'll do the movement off screen so Rob can get wherever he wants them to be. And then we'll be back at the start of round 4. Okay, start of round 4. Sloane is in danger, and I'm choosing to let her stay in danger because it is more important for me to get some ships off the board with my first activation before they can activate. It will be a squadron command. We'll be activating 4, and I can get everybody at least through Jendon's relay. And we are going to start by continuing to work on Admonition, who has 3 health remaining.
And no defense tokens.
No defense tokens, correct. See what we can do. But still has Durlin, so we can cancel 1 damage coming in. So we will first start with this defender here. He'll be going into the side for a hit.
I gotta take it.
Okay.
I got an ISD coming in, so.
Then we will have this defender move, position him for next round. Yeah, we'll have him just be up here next to the ISD. And this defender, I'm just going to go ahead and move him as well. I'll be moving this up here next to the ISD. Into the side. Crit.
That hurts. I'm gonna spend Derlin for that one.
Okay, so Derlin for no damage. Then we are going to have Merrick go. Well, first Merrick is actually going to do his attack into the front of Garrel's honor.
Oh, okay.
But then he's going to move down here to attack the side once Jendon tells him to attack again. So that's how those moves are working.
Very nice move.
So we'll start with Garrel's honor. He does have defense tokens. Goes over. So into the front. We'll turn this into a crit and re-roll it with Sloane. I'm fine with that. Crit hit.
Crit hit. All right. We will. This was had a mission, right? No.
No, this is front of Garrel's honor.
Carol's on. Okay. Got nothing else to start except those. All right. We will redirect it to the port side.
Okay. 1 and 1. All right, and then Merrick moves, and then Jendon tells him to attack again, and then I'm also then just going to move Jendon after he tells him to do the attack, just positioning for next round. So now into the side of Admonition. Just need 2 damage. And then we'll use the special ability, turn that to crit, and that'll be it. Now for the ISD shots. The medium range shot into the front of Garrel's honor, which we'll be taking first. Obstructed because of Cracken. So I'll be taking out a red. Make sure I have my correct number of dice this time. 3 reds, 4 blues. Interesting how few accuracies I've been rolling this thing. Usually blues do a lot more than that. And then we will LTT for nothing. So 6 damage.
Garrel's honor. Alright. Right, buddy. Okay, I'll with it. 6, you said. So we will. There'll be 1 on the shield, so that's enough damage still. Let's evade the crit first.
Accuracy, which I'm counting as a damage.
And then we will spend the redirect and redirect 1 damage to my, what that's called, starboard side.
Yep, and 4 internal.
Yep. No crits, so that doesn't get used. All right.
2, 3, 4. 1 health remaining.
Yes.
Going speed 2. Oh, not movement yet. I forgot. Side shot. Into the other hammerhead. Forgot about that guy. And I do. Looks like I don't have a medium range shot into your side, so we'll just shoot into your front. Alright. And this one has no shields on the port, one shield on the front. Again, take out a red. So 1 red, 2 blues. Now I can roll an accuracy. Well, we'll use that to stop your redirect. Take 2.
Alright. I will evade a red.
Hit.
Okay. Can't contain anything, blah blah.
Yep, so I'll just be front shields down and 1 internal face down. And is there a way for me to hit Garrett's Honor? There isn't, and I don't want to hit my own Gazanti, so we will just do a little side shuffle like so to avoid hitting my own ships.
Ended up that way. Anyways, alrighty. So up next is Cracken. Craven. No, Cracken. I said it right this time. Whew. Great. Anyways, it's going to be only a side shot, unfortunately, into Sloane. And we got 2 blue and 3 black coming to your way.
Alright, 2 blue, 3 black. Alright. I will go ahead and have you reroll that blue crit. To a hit. Then I'll brace to 3. And take 1 internal face down.
Okay. Cracken is now moving and using the extra click at the 1 from the dial.
Okay, time for my Gazanti. It is a navigate. I'm going to use it. Mainly just to get out of dodge before Garrett's Honor blasts me to pieces, potentially. I may have some flacking. A single flak. Or I can flak both. Sure, we'll throw some black dice at these E-wings. So the one on 3 health for 1. And the one on 5 health for 1. And then I'm going to suffer a damage on my port because of my crit to speed up to speed 3. And running away. Oh, come on now. It's not on the closure. I'm just doing on the outside of the teeth. Like so.
Alright. Excuse me. Garrett's Honor is up next. It'll be firing upon the ISD, spending the contain because of Palpatine saying, hey, these attacks. So, it'll be firing, it's at close range. It's a concentrate fire dial, which I will be using them, because I'm only shot with this thing. 2 red and a blue.
Disco dice, and he spent, yep, there's his contain that he spent.
I think he rolled the wrong dice.
What are you
No, he
talking
didn't.
about?
It's fine. My bad, I'm colorblind, I guess. Alright, I will stop your brace. Oh, first I got, never mind, my bad. First, I'll add external racks in, so 2 black, please.
2 blank.
Jeepers creepers. You gotta love that, right? So external racks is gone. So yeah, you gotta deal with that damage first.
Concentrate fire.
Concentrate fire in a blue. No, black. Sorry, black.
Hit.
I think I did the boarding troopers out of order.
You did, but I have no damage cards for you to flip.
Right.
And we'll salvo. And redirect. And sure, use my ECM to brace. To 2. So, I will redirect the damage to my starboard side. And then we shall salvo. 2 blues and a red. which I'll take out the red because of Cracken for a hit and a crit, and that'll be enough.
Hurt you, I should say.
Alright, my Raider, it's Con Fire. I'm going to be using that Con Fire to flak this E-Wing right next to me. So it'll be 2 blacks. I'm just going to add in the black from the Con Fire now. And then we'll Ordnance Expert for 3 damage.
Which was enough.
Almost.
Oh,
Yeah, 4.
Oh, wow, it still has one leg.
Still alive. And then we are moving away at speed 2. We'll just go straight. Like so.
Alright, up next is Shriv, sorry. He is, it's a squadron dial, which can't use, no one's close enough, and can't take the token because of my crit. So, I'm just going to move on over, right about there, and I'm not shooting Palpatine to give him another extra token to take away from me.
Alright, Sloane, to navigate, Sloane down to 3, get an extra click at the 1. Not even bother shooting, I can't kill Foresight. Time remaining, especially at medium range like that. And like so. The hope was to make sure, yep, only a rear shot for Rob. And then, we did the squad phase already because I was out of order. The squadron at 1 health moving away. The squad at 2 health moving away. Just did 9 points. This squad tried to bomb my back, rolled a blank. And my other defender I moved down. So coming up next will be the start of round 5. Okay, start of round 5. We are just going to go ahead and move over to the ISD. And the ISD has a squadron command. And we are going to be basically sending Merrick and then Jendon down first to Shriv to see if we can get to this kill without having to get involved in the other defenders. That is not a guarantee. So this one has no shields on the front or the side, 2 hull damage. It does have shields on the starboard side, I should say. It's the port side, it doesn't have any. So Merrick, first shot. I'll re-roll the crit with Sloane, and I'm going to turn this one into a crit with his ability. Same difference. So crit hit.
Either way I do it doesn't matter. Spend the invade and hopefully get that crit out of there.
Hit.
Again, didn't really matter. The redirect, which sucks. He's going to come again. You were hitting the side.
Hit in the front.
Front. Okay, go to the side then.
Yep, and then 1 face down, I should say. So 2 hull remaining. Mm-hmm. Then Jendon moved over and telling his friend to do it again. 2 damage. We'll turn 1 to the crit. We'll just leave it.
Do I have any shield anywhere, Ben?
Not that you can redirect to.
Okay. Well, then we'll spend the evade to get rid of the crit, or should I say re-roll the crit.
To a crit.
To a crit again, of course. And we will contain the crit just because.
Yep.
Give me 2 damage, which sinks it anyways.
Yes.
So, like I said, it didn't matter.
Alright, and then defenders are going to go hunting E-Wings. First defender is going to be this one. Flying up. And let me reposition the camera. This E-Wing is on 4 health. Come on, focus. 2 blues, 2 blacks. Almost perfect. 3 damage. His buddy defender that was right next to him will come up behind and attempt to do the same. Just need 1 damage. For 3 damage. To avoid the debris field that we are approaching. And as I bumped everything on existence.
Okay, shooting out the. It's Cracken's up next. It's navigate dial he will be using, and he's shooting out the back end to the side, of course, of Sloane.
No shields. I can order with the camera on this one since you guys actually see the dice tray. We have an accuracy hit.
And what's your defense? I can't see your defense tiles.
Brace, double, evade.
Evade.
Take 1 face down.
Because stopping your brace is stupid. I could have got 10 points. Alright.
Do you want 10 points?
No, I'm not going to do it. It's too late. Alright, navigation.
I mean, that's what you would do, Rob.
True.
You have an accuracy in your second player, and it's
Yeah.
worthless to you, so
Yeah.
get the 10 points. The mission is actually coming to play for the first time.
Wow. Alright, anyways, movement. I'm sorry, I was thinking of movement. Navigation, so click at the 2 going. Okay, I gotta turn myself around here. At starboard. And then now we'll leave it there. I'm just flying around on up. Along the edge of space. If there's a such thing.
Okay. Sloane. Navigate, using it to slow down to speed 2. And I'm just going to do this maneuver here. So it has to stay in the rear of Cracken. Avoid any serious altercations. This raider is a navigate. Going to slow down to 1. Just putzing along. And Gazanti is a navigate, which I'm going to use just to turn myself so I don't fly off the board, because I don't want to change speed anymore because of my crit. Like so. Oops. Squad moves we'll do off camera. It's just a defender and a couple E-Wings left, and we'll be back for the final round of 6. Okay, round 6. Just some E-Wings flying away, try to get out of range, and I moved this defender over just to range be activated by the raider. Chasing this E-Wing, I don't know if I can get him in range or not. We'll see. Speaking of, why not? We'll go with the raider first. Navigate. Use my squad token. See if we can chase down this E-Wing.
Oh yeah.
E-Wings are fast. Defenders are ridiculous. Just need 1 damage for this one. Just roll it here. Whiff!
Wow. Okay.
Defender pilot was overconfident.
Yeah, he's like, I got this.
And then Raider's gonna move like so. The only other thing that's of note is Shriv is at medium range, so he can try to...
Cracken.
I keep saying Shriv.
Well,
Cracken is at medium range, and if you get an accuracy, you can get another victory token.
That's right. Yeah.
Might as well try it.
So fire.
No.
No, of course not. So the 1 damage coming in.
Yep. And he'll be, and I'll just take it on the shield. He can easily see on the board because it's a navigate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of running through these real quick. And then I have one more attempt to get an E-Wing, but I think these guys are way out of range.
Maybe
They are.
There, yeah.
Yeah. All right, everything else is non-consequential. No one's flying off the board. Navs all around. Like I said, Cracken had a nav, Sloane's got a nav. So we will tally up the points, and then we'll be back for the post-game interview. Okay, so there we have it. Score came out to Rob got 26 points, and I got 247.
Yeah.
Which puts it just over the top for a 9-2 victory my way. A bit lopsided, but mitigating circumstances. I mean, I went back towards more of a comfortable security blanket with an ISD-2, whereas Rob was trying something new with hammerheads. So that's overall on my side. I like this one better for being forgiving. My Architon's Quasar fleet, I like, and I mean, like, Rob pointed out just before I turned the camera on, I did come in second on the Texas Open Online with that fleet.
Right.
But if I make a mistake, I can't make a mistake. If I make a mistake, I not just lose the game, I lose badly. As you guys saw a few weeks ago when I played Mercier, and he completely trashed me because I made some opening move mistakes. So it's just it's the balance of, like, I'm going to be playing upwards of 7 games if I make the cut 4 one day, 3 the next, and that's a lot to have to keep track of, and it's and I'm going to make mistakes. So I haven't fully decided which fleet I'm bringing. So let me know what you guys think. This one or a variation of my Architon's Quasar one. I still need more practice. This is gonna be my last bat rep practice I'm gonna get before I go to LSO. But when this comes out, I'm hoping I'm behind on editing. Hopefully I can get this one out a week before I go to LSO, so maybe I'll have a week of maybe doing online TTS bat reps. So send me an email, maildownsizeit@gmail.com for a Downsize a Subscriber challenge if you want to let me practice against a fleet of yours for my Lone Star fleets. So when this comes out, we should have about maybe 5 or 6 days to schedule those and do some weeknights. If not, no big deal. I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm happy with the Sloane Defender concept. It's just a matter of narrowing down, do I want to do true MSU or do I want to have a security blanket with an ISD-2? And it's hard to turn away from the ISD-2 because it's just so good, especially the way that is built out. But as far as this game, I'm happy with it performed, but again, Rob was at a little bit disadvantage just because he's not familiar with hammerheads yet. He needs practice with them. So.
Nope.
Well, Rob, on that note.
Well, first of all, we do have to make one little edit here, which is actually kind of funny. So you heard throughout the whole entire bat rep Ben saying, you don't have ordnance experts? Why not? Both MC30s had ordnance experts. I forgot to put the card down. So it might not have mattered with Derlin, and it might have mattered with Cracken.
Yeah, but it could have mattered when he had his broadside shot against Sloane. I may have still survived the shot if he would have rolled into 2 doubles.
Well,
I could have had him re-roll it again with an evade, and I'd have my brace. It would be very close where he might have actually killed Sloane if he would have had ordnance experts and rolled perfectly.
Right. But
anyway, it's
didn't get
one
all
of
those
where,
blanks.
Yeah.
But the hammerheads are my weakness. I agree. Ever since I bought them a long time ago, trust me, they've sat in the box over here, and Ben just broke them out, literally opened them up today, and put them together. And trust me, they have been ships I've been looking at, going, I'd rather play a Nebulon. And I like Nebulons much better. I think they're better ships. If the hammerheads could go speed 4, I think it would have been better, but they were unable to. So that kind of ruined that. My deployment was bad. I tried to split his forces, which I did, but at the same time he was able to concentrate on one side. I was trying to threaten Sloane. I think he saw that, and I pulled Shriv away from Sloane, which Shriv really couldn't do anything against Sloane, maybe, hit her or something like that. But I thought I would try to get the other raider. And like I said in the beginning, I was going to try to take out his smaller ships, which didn't even work against the Gazanti. Squadrons, do you know, if you see the last one, you would see that I had 4 E-Wings and 2 A-Wings. It was Shara and Tycho, and then Corrin in the E-Wing. And they worked out much better. I also had another GR-75 with 8-hour Talon on it, like that, and instead I had a assault frigate in there. So I think that was a better fleet so far. I like that fleet better. And those are going to go back on the shelf, those 2 little hammerheads, and they're going to wait until I get more and more familiar with them. But yeah, it was a total shutout. But anyways, good game, Ben. I really did enjoy it. I do like your MSU fleet, like I said. I know it's tougher, but in a way, I think you like the challenge at the same time.
Yep.
I really think you do. And safety blanket, I like that ship. That ship's a pain in the ass. Okay, that and suppressor, man. I'm telling you, that just weakened everything I had. Even for his defenders to come in and go, oh wow, this is easy. So yeah, that was pretty annoying in a sense. Anytime he brings Palpatine and suppressor, that is a really annoying.
Yeah, it's an annoying combo for sure.
Yep. But it's good to try to go against it at the same time. Because you need to practice. Everybody needs to practice going against it. So, anyways, good time. I'm really enjoying Cracken, by the way. Really do like him. So.
Yeah, well, guys, thanks for watching. And again, thoughts on my 2 potential fleets for LSO. I'll be putting out, by the time this comes out, probably a few days from now, I'll be putting out a video either giving you my final decision on the fleet I'm going to take, or I might just take both to LSO and decide when I get there. Because I need to have the potential for an 800-point fleet if I don't make it the second day. So I'm actually not going to be that heartbroken if I don't make the second day, because we're able to do a 800-point tournament.
Nice.
Yep, so in a few days from when this video drops, I'll be probably doing, at very least, a video going over in detail the 2 fleets I'm considering. So your thoughts would be appreciated, and help with practice would be appreciated. Please let me know if you're willing to play me on TTS. It doesn't have to be a live stream either if you don't like to be on a live stream. I just need practice. I want to practice as much as I can leading up before I leave to go to Dallas. So
right.
I thank you in advance for those that wish to do that with me. And again, just always want to remind you guys about the giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. And go check out Admiral Tater's Ship Shop and Baron of Dice, and use the 2 discount codes you're seeing flashing on the screen. Go support their business. They're official partners of the channel. I'm very grateful for what they do. So
yes.
Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, take it easy.
See ya.